How you guys be doing today? So before I start today's video, I just wanted to let you guys know that everything that I'm going to say in this video is stuff that works for me. So there is two possibility uh that might ended up if you guys actually go into the stuff that I'm doing. Stuff might ended up working for you guys as well or not because I don't know you in a personal level, so I can't really advise you to do what I'm doing or come up with a plan for you. So the thing that I'm gonna be doing is reflect my own experiences, and maybe you guys will catch something along the way and use it for your own daily thing. So there it is. So let's get into the video. So today I'm gonna be talking about the study strategies that work for me and really dive deep into it. So hopefully the video is not going to be really long and I'll be able to talk about everything that I want to talk about, which is the study strategy. So the first thing that I want you guys to be aware of when it comes to studying, so timing is really important. So how much time are you willing to actually put into your studying session? So do you only have 5 minutes, 10 minutes? So it might work based on the people that you are, based on the person that you are, but there's also something that you need to consider when it comes to studying. Some subjects they naturally take more time to study than other subjects, such as chemistry and biology, at least for me, based on the background knowledge that you actually know. So it's not the subject itself that requires 10 or 6 hours to study, but the background knowledge and how comfortable you are in the subject. That's what will show you how to navigate with studying for the subject. So for me, when it comes to biology and chemistry, so I naturally navigate around biology more. So biology makes sense to me much more than chemistry. So I will take fewer hours to study biology than chemistry. So chemistry, I literally need 6 hours at least to study for it every single day, if I really want to do well in my classes, which might seem like an handicap, but personally for me it's not, because I know this time I use it to go and dive deep into the subject that I'm trying to learn and understand it better. So that's why I take that much to study chemistry, but it's not something that is required to actually do. So when it comes to studying, timing is really important. So how much time are you willing to put in the study session, and what subject are you studying to? Because those are two variables that might seem really different, but they are really related to each other. So I'll think about it for next time. So the second point that I want to come up with in this video is you guys need to be aware of the people that are actually trying to sell you stuff on the internet. So the reason why I was telling you guys to be aware of those people is because those people, they don't know you, they don't know your habits, they don't know your personal life, they don't even know what you're going through. So by trying, it doesn't really make any sense like for them to sell you the old team study technique, you know. So people that are marketing themselves as study doctors or study I don't even know, so please be aware of that, stay away from them. But if it's like an individual trying to share you the ways that he used and that worked best for him, and for somehow it created like a ebook or maybe a video class about it, as long as it's the price is not high. So if you really want to get to know what he went through, or maybe like what he came up with, you can go for it, but I don't have too much expectation, or don't feel bad if you actually buy the class and maybe you buy the ebook and then it didn't work out for you. Just because you're different, you're human. We are all different. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that point out the fact that some people on the internet are trying to sell you study strategies. Study strategies in themselves, they are not gonna do anything for you if you guys are not willing to put the work. Even though you use Pomodoro technique, which is a pretty good technique that I used to use, right now I don't no more. It's not because you use the technique that you will be able to get back to work, focus, and do everything that you gotta do. So the thing that you need to understand is those study strategies are one way that you can actually do to get your stuff done. So you can go. It's not a problem to actually go and learn more about them, because you might learn something from one study strategist and you start strategy, and you might learn another thing from another one, and you come up with something for your own by combining everything that you just learned. So it's pretty effective actually, those study strategies, because they are research proven, and they're actually literature that are present to back them up. So if you really want to go down the path of trying to find the perfect strategy that will work for you, so I just wanted to let you know that it's gonna take time to be comfortable with something, because they are really different from each other. But the main popular one is the Pomodoro technique, which is where you spend 25 minutes focus on something, and then you have a 5 minutes break and you go back again. So Pomodoro technique is the technique that I used to use at the beginning, but I don't use it no more, because I can focus for more than 25 minutes. So my focus, I'll say time or how long I take before I get bored, depends greatly on what I'm doing. So if I'm studying for a subject that is really interesting, such as chemistry, so I need more than 25 minutes to actually dive deep into the subject. The studying session that I do when it comes to chemistry are usually 2 hours or 3 hours of deep focus, and then I will take a 10 or 15 minutes break. So it does depend of the subject for me. On the subject, not off the subject. It does depend on the subject for me when it comes to studying and how focused I am. So if I'm really interested into what I'm studying, so I will want to have longer session. If I'm not really studying, I can easily get bored of what I'm studying, so I will take shorter session like 25, 10, or even 15 to make myself comfortable studying for the thing that I'm trying to study. Another thing that I really want to point out is what I'm doing today. So today, like I think I just said it, I have custom study sessions, so I have custom times. So I'm not using Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes and then the 5 minutes interval break. So the subject that I'm studying right now are chemistry, a little bit of biology, and some medical term, but it's mainly chemistry. My session are usually 2 hours long. So I have an app called Forest, which is on my phone right now. I can show it to you guys because I'm using my phone to record the video. So I use this app to track my time and to put the session. So for my chemistry session, so I will take 2 hours. Okay. So if I wake up at 8, right? So I will take 45 minutes or maybe 1 hour to record the video and put it on YouTube. And then I will start doing my chemistry session on Forest. So I will put 2 hours and I'll go study for 2 hours, try not to think about anything, try not to do anything even if it's really tempting, and wait until the timer stops, go drink some water, and then come back. So that's what I'm doing right now. I guys might say that it's really boring, but that's what worked best for me for now, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Once I will see that I'm not comfortable, or maybe it doesn't work for me based on the subject, or maybe based on what I'm going through, I will change it, obviously. But right now, that's what works best for me. So don't be afraid to go and make research and stuff that everyone is doing, or maybe everyone is talking about, because you will eventually catch something, maybe learn something that you can use on your own stuff. So please do personal session if you want to, 45, 15, 30, doesn't matter. So as long as you know who you are and how much time are you willing to commit on the subject, or two important things that you need to keep in mind when it's time to do so. So please feel free to try stuff. Nobody's gonna blame you for it, and please share your experience with other people, because there are other people that are actually trying to do the same thing, but they're lacking of information, or they're just afraid, they don't want to talk about it. So by sharing what you're going through, so it's kind of like you opening up the door that was closed, or maybe they thought that was closed. So please share your experience with other people. They will gladly appreciate the fact that you took part of the stuff that you're going through, maybe the stuff that you're doing. So that was it for today's video. So I have two new viewers, so thank you guys for subscribing, and I will keep posting videos every day. Feel free to comment in the comment section and let me know the subject that you want me to cover next. If you can come up with anything, I do have a topic list, so I will just go through the list. And in the meantime, stay safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow in another video. Bye.